Good morning and welcome to Going to Work with Gena, which is an inspiremercial for STEM students. I'm Dr. Gena Henderson. STEM students, we're talking about becoming a proactive leader. And in becoming a proactive leader, if you're like myself, that is includes minority leadership. Now, one thing I can tell you about minority leadership, it is very different. There are so many things that you have to protect when it comes to you being a leader. And the main thing you have to protect is your character. You have to make sure that you're doing everything right, because everyone is looking at you, and everyone is looking at you because if you make a mistake, everyone's eyes are just on there to emphasize the fact that you made a mistake. And if you do make a mistake, you will be reprimanded in some way. If it's like you don't get to the next step, or you don't get the next great promotion, or they'll remember the slightest little things about you. So minority leadership, in minority leadership, you have to protect character and Black America all in one setting. Because what I've understood is that their minority leadership is like, it encompasses every time, you know, it's all they see. Like, you're probably the only Black person that they ever see every day. So what they think about Black people usually come from you. Okay? So you have to look at the way you portray yourself and the way you handle yourself on the job. It is so different. It is so, it can be difficult at times. But what you have to understand is that you must press, and you must dare to be different. You press for a higher mark in leadership when you are a minority. And so therefore, you have to make sure that you pave a way so everybody who is a minority that comes behind you can actually enjoy their jobs. And so that's what I do. I make sure that when people come into NASA, they don't have to start off on all of the 50 years of disparities and discrimination that's happened. I want them to take off from my shoulders. Okay, take off from my shoulders. I want them to be more than I could ever be for the company. Okay, and so that means that I must hold myself and my character, my demeanor, my attitude towards almost anything. I have this philosophy of when I go to work, I go to work. If we're not going out to dinner for lunch, if we're not going out to lunch, to eat for lunch, I don't go out to eat for dinner. And I know a lot of people say you got to do this to stay ahead, you got to do that to stay ahead. But what you really need to do is stay smart. Put one foot in front of the other, and stay focused and remain concerned about your career. Okay? I want to thank you for going to work with Gena this morning. We're talking about minority leadership. If there's any commercials that you missed, please don't hesitate to go to YouTube, Going to Work with Gena. Have a great day.